Now, your local weather authority with Chief Meteorologist Jesse Walker.
Welcome back, everybody. We continue the review of the winter outlook. This was a forecast of at least 2 record or near record low temperatures. The key was near record because we didn't have any actual record lows. On Feb 14th, if you remember, it was a very cold Valentine's Day. As a matter of fact, the coldest we'd had in years. We were off by just 7 degrees from a record. And then on the 29th, the bonus day of winter we got, we were off between 3 and 10. The Vincennes area was only off by 3 degrees from a record. Some of us here at the station 9. So we were in the ballpark a couple times, but it was in the last part of February before we got close to any record cold. We'll continue the review tomorrow. The other thing we're talking about is this is Severe Weather Preparedness Week in the state of Indiana, and we're going to go over a few things this week. One I wanted to talk about today, just some basic rules. Of course, we'll keep you informed here. Also, a weather radio is a good idea. One of the phrases that's used, if thunder roars, go indoors. The idea is lightning can strike from miles away from a storm, so you don't want to take any chance with lightning. Keep away from windows. We talk about that at schools. Avoid electrical equipment and corded phones. We've had cases where lightning has actually come in on corded phones, believe it or not. And also find out where your safe area is in your home. And if you're driving, best to kind of get off the roadway and into a building if you can, if nothing else, into a ditch. But these are just some of the basic safety tips. We'll talk more about severe weather as we head through this week. We have thunderstorms in the forecast this week. I don't think severe, but we'll keep an eye on that. That'll be later this week. 45 the high, 39 the low. Temperature's pretty close and doesn't move a lot because of the cloud cover. No real rain here. We've had some sprinkles. That's really been about it. Even where we've seen some rain, it has been very minor. Sunrise, sunset tomorrow. We're now just over 12 hours of daylight now, and the river stage in Terre Haute is rising at 13.4 feet. Here's what we've got in Terre Haute. We're at 45, winds are southwest at about 5 miles per hour. Pressure up some at 30.21. Temperature's pretty consistent, pretty much in the mid-40s all across the valley, so a little cooler than it should be. Off to the southwest, that's where we see our developing storm bringing moisture up across the plain stage. We're actually going to get into this pocket of air right here tomorrow, which is drier air before the system in the southwest moves in as we get into Wednesday, and then a second one will come in for Thursday and early Friday. For tonight, some scattered, very light showers are moving through with a little weak front. It's right along the interstate where we see some of these returns. This will be minor, probably under 1/10 of an inch of rain, so it won't be much, but there'll be a little bit of some light rain for a while. All of that will fade away and move out of here tonight as the little front comes in. Tomorrow looks like a dry day. Clouds early as the day wears on. Maybe mid-afternoon before we see a lot of sun, but some sunshine as the day wears on. Then Wednesday, by morning already, we're starting to see the rain come back in, and this could be kind of heavy at times with embedded thunderstorms. Probably catch a break towards Wednesday night before the next system arrives in here as we get into Thursday and Friday. Rainfall, this will be this evening. Again, very minor amounts, probably well under 1/10 of an inch, nothing major. The heavier rains will come in on Wednesday. As you can see, a lot of the area looking at more than 1 inch of rain, and there will be more that follows that late in the week. The winds are pretty light right now. This will go to the southeast as we get into the day Wednesday and will pick up, and that'll allow warmer air to start to move in and eventually more rain. So there's the rain leaving the area for Wednesday. Thursday, Friday rain, but then dry for the weekend. The catch on the weekend, though, is once again a return to below normal temperatures with colder weather by the weekend. So here's your forecast for tonight. Then a few scattered light showers early. Nothing big out of those showers. Temperatures will drop down to around 40 degrees, it looks like, for the overnight low tonight with a southwest breeze. Then tomorrow, skies become partly sunny as the day wears on, a high of 52. And then after that, temperatures warm up, but here comes the rain for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Highs in the 60s before turning much colder by the weekend. That's your forecast. We'll head to Grant.